Welcome to Kitty Unfiltered. My name is Kitty, and today we're going to do a little quick get ready with me story time using the products that are in my second edition of This Week on Trial. And I'll tell you a little story about me getting a job at Ulta because I start that today and that's what I'm getting ready for. Now, I've already primed my eyes with Urban Decay's Anti-Aging Primer Potion, and I've primed my face with Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. And then under my eyes, I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. Okay, I have discovered with this Morphe Boss Mood palette, and maybe all of Morphe eyeshadow, that for me personally, I have to set my lid because the colors just won't blend. And I can't set it with a Morphe shadow because even putting on a couple layers of Morphe shadow, I can still feel a tackiness on my eyelid underneath the eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I have a little sample of that. So I'm going to be using that to set my primer. So I am starting a job at Ulta today. Well, today is my first initial training day. The cool thing about Ulta is when you go in to fill out your onboarding paperwork, you know, like your W-2 forms and your emergency contact and all of that. A lot of places just expect you to come in to do that. Whereas at Ulta, they actually time you in, so you get like an hour of pay just for coming in and filling out your onboarding paperwork, which I thought was very cool. I've never seen a place do that before. I'm just using a little baby beauty blender to put that powder on my eyelid and set that primer. Next, I think I'm gonna go for a mixture of kind of a berry, orangey, plummy thing. I know it's not very original, but I wore most of the greens in this palette yesterday, so I want to try some of the colors I haven't worn yet. I'll be starting off by taking Play It Cool and putting it over the majority of my crease area with the Sephora Pro Blending number 27. So how I got the job is I applied online and they called me back, I think it was the next day, maybe the day after. It was very shortly because I think I filled it out probably like around 2 in the morning or something. And they called me back, I think the next day, and had me come in for an interview. And I didn't have a group interview, it was just me by myself. And I got to meet the regular manager. And then since I was applying for a prestige job, I got to meet the prestige manager as well. And everyone there was super nice, super friendly, super fun. I mean, I may have high expectations, but I think it's going to be a great place to work. Next, I'm going to take, Vampy Vixen, I like the name of that, and work that into my crease with my favorite Sephora pointed crease brush. So I just went in and, like I said, I'd applied for the prestige position. Well, when we get in there, they're like, well, you know, we really need someone on cash registers. And I'm like, you know, I understand that, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that being part of my job, but I don't want that to be my whole job. I'm like, I'm a disabled veteran. I'm in pain every day. I have to find a job that I enjoy, something I want to get out of bed and put up with the pain to do, and cash wrap is really not that. Like, I don't mind it at all. I've worked plenty of jobs where you ran a cash register and did customer service. And I'm okay with that, but that's just not what I'm looking for right now. Okay, now I'm going to take the color Sweet Beets, again on my Sephora pointed crease brush, and just work that kind of more into the outer part of my crease, starting on my outer V. So then they asked me why I wanted to work at Ulta and why I wanted to be prestige, and, you know, I was just honest with them. Like, I've spent most of the last 3 years in bed due to my injury from the military, and I spent a lot of that time watching like makeup videos and stuff on YouTube just to kind of feel like a girl and feel pretty. And because I gained, oh geez, I don't even know, 50 to 70 pounds laying around in bed for 3 years. It was ridiculous, and I'm just now getting up on my feet to where I can, you know, be an actual human being, if you will. And I love makeup. I want to be able to work with people and help them find products and techniques and things that make them feel pretty too. So then the regular manager said, okay, well, we'll let you talk to the prestige manager then. Alright, I think I'm going to take the color Confidence on that Sephora Pro Blending number 27 and work that into the kind of main part of my lid. So anyway, I told her the same story and she understood, and that's how I got the job at Prestige. They were, I guess, impressed with my honesty. And I was like, you know, look, I haven't had a job in 3 years. I haven't had a job applying makeup on people. But of course, I went in with my makeup done really nice and like really nice eyeshadow and everything. And I made sure I used products that they sold in the store that I happened to already have in my collection. Next, I think I want to add a little more purple. So I am going to go in with Power Slayer on a Morphe 306 in my outer V. I was like, I didn't go in with a portfolio of anything. I just went in and was honest, and you know, I kind of went over, well, this is the product knowledge I have based on watching those videos and everything. So it's not like I went in there not knowing anything, but I did go in there not have being like a color artist anywhere before. But the thing at Ulta is they don't want you on the floor to actually do a lot of makeup. I'm going to blend that out with the MAC 224S. Oh, another synthetic brush from MAC. They're just not near as good as the originals. But anyway, they actually have, like, the people in the salon, you can make an appointment to get your makeup done. So they don't want you doing full makeup on the floor because that takes away from that business. So I won't be doing full makeup anyway, but I will be doing color matches. And I will be doing like basic stuff like, you know, helping people like test out eyeshadow palettes and blushes and stuff, and, you know, kind of techniques and all of that. So I do get to wear a makeup belt, yay, which will be very cool. So I get to do basically everything you would do on someone's face. I just don't get to do it all at once. You don't get to get a full face of makeup out on the floor. If you want help with eyeshadow, we can do that, but we're not going to do your blush and your lips and all of that stuff too, you know. Brows, I don't even know if I can do brows because we have a brow bar. So I don't know if I get to do brows or if it is the people at the brow bar that, you know, if people need help with brows, that will take care of it. Okay, my camera died, so I took the chance while the battery was charging to do my hair and get dressed. I did finish up my eye makeup look by putting Light of the Party on my brow bone and using my finger to press Bright Eyes onto my lid. And then I will clean up the edges and all of that good stuff when I do my under eye. I went ahead and put on my foundation and concealer. And now I'm back to finish the face. Okay, I'm going to start with the eyes since that's the part I struggle with most. And I just want to touch up the colors on my hood of my lid. So I'm going to take the Pro Tapered Crease number 19 from Sephora and the color Sweet Beets. Okay, so I don't remember where I left off talking about getting hired at Ulta. But basically the thing was, if you want to go in there and be a prestige person instead of just cash wrap, sell yourself. Say, you know, hey, I don't mind working cash wrap, but this is the job I want, and, you know, maybe you'll get prestige, maybe you won't, but at least you know you tried. And I've been watching videos from other people who have worked at Ulta, and I'm sure I'm going to get flack for going in and getting the prestige beauty artist without having a portfolio and without working at the cash wrap first. But I didn't go in there empty-handed. Like, I went in there beat to the gods. I had product knowledge about not just makeup, but skincare and hair care. And even the perfumes there, I owned like 5 of them, so I could talk about that. I knew about the drugstore side. I knew about the high-end side. I'd had a facial there before. I've had my hair done there before. So I knew a lot about the business when I went in for the interview. So a lot of times people who start off on cash wrap, you start off on that to get to know the products and about the business and stuff, and I went in there armed with knowledge already about the business. So yeah, I may not have had a portfolio of makeup looks I've done on people, but one, that's not my job. My job is to do somewhat basic makeup application, but not to do a full face of makeup. And two, I know a lot about the products that they want to sell, so I can answer questions and help people who are looking for specific products. So even though I didn't start off on cash wrap, it's not like I just went in there and I'm like, hey, I want this job, blah, 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 and they gave it to me. I went in there with knowledge and sold myself on this job. Okay, now I'm going to take an Alamar Cosmetics brush. Again, no description on the brush. And I'm going to start by putting Power Slayer on my lower lashes. So today I'm going in for 4 hours. It's like the video orientation training stuff. Crap, I just realized I forgot to put my contacts in. Well, I'll have to do that before I do mascara. So, even though this is my... Well, I've already been paid for that 1 hour to fill out paperwork. And this is my first actual shift, I guess, because I'm going to be there for like 4 hours. But I don't think I'm doing any work on the floor. I think it's all just watching videos for training. So I'm not really considering it like that I've started doing what I'm going to do at Ulta. I'm still just, you know, like I'm not out. I don't think I'm going to be out on the floor today. And of course my left eye's doing weepy eye again. Thank you, left eye. So I'm going to take the Morphe M506 and try to fix up this edge where my eye is weeping. It's a little Power Slayer. You know, I already put on the concealer and the foundation, so I've got to be really careful. I don't get too far outside my line here. Oh, now my brush is wet. Gosh dang it. So I have 27 million brushes. Okay, now I'm going to try a Real Techniques shading brush and see if I can use that for my inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to go back in with Light of the Party, because it's really the only highlight color in here, or at least the only one for me. I may get bold and use other colors to highlight with one day, but again, today is not the day. I say that a lot now because I'm trying to learn so much stuff, but I can't do it all at once. Like, for instance, I can't do my face beat and my eyes beat and my eyebrows beat and my lips beat and all of that stuff at once. I pick one thing, and that's the thing that's going to be beat today, and everything else is just good, because that would take me 3 hours. Woohoo! Now that eye is really watering. Okay. I don't really need powder, but I'm trying out a powder, so I'm gonna put on powder. Ooh, and I'm wearing black. That was unfortunate. I should have waited until... Well, I couldn't because then the battery needed time to charge. I don't know. I'm a little off today. I haven't had to get up early in the morning and get ready for something in ages. I will say, so far on the Morphe palette, I used the greens yesterday and they were like really punchy. You have to be really careful going in with colors, but on the purples, they seem to require a little bit more building up. They don't go like straight bam in your face, but which is nice though, because if you're heavy-handed like me, it helps you from making a huge mess. Instead, I just made a little bit of a mess. Right here, weepy eye again, in that corner. Son of a... Ugh. Honestly, thank you for betraying me, body. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 3 years, I'm finally getting on my feet, getting a part-time job, trying to get back out into society, and now I have weepy eye. I can't say now I have weepy eye. I guess I've had it for a while. I think I got it in the army, just standing outside in the cold all the time. That eye started watering, and it kind of never stopped. Alright, now for the Milani powder blush in Tea Rose. Oops, I'm using my viewfinder again because I forgot to pick up my mirror. Let's find a mirror so I can look at this a little more close up and not be staring off to the side. Because I see people get red in comments for that all the time, and I figure I do enough stuff wrong to get red for. Don't need to add any fuel to the fire. Dang it, I forgot to contour and that kind of stuff, but whatever. It's not on my list of products I have to use this month, or this week. And it's getting, you know, close to time I need to go. So, I just skipped that right now anyway. Now it's for a setting powder. My Hourglass bronzer. But yeah, so I'm excited, you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, I've seen horror stories on YouTube of people working at Ulta, but then I've seen good stories of people working at Ulta. So I think it really depends on your location. And like I said, the people I've already met and worked with, they seem very nice, very cool, very fun people. I mean, as long as you get in there and do your job, and I don't think you're gonna have any problem working at this store. So, really, you, like, you're the one going. I just meant you, as people in general. Me, I don't think I'm gonna have any problems working at this store. Oh, I just gotta take painkillers and stuff too before I go. That's always fun. And a little ColourPop Super Shock cheek thing that I'm still trying to figure out how to use. And I really want to highlight that lip since I'm not putting any lip product on. At least the cold sore is not cold sore anymore. Now it's just a scab where it's healing, so it's not like actual nasty cold sore, but now it looks like just a nasty scab, so I won't be putting on any lip product. I'll be putting on like some lip balm. Ooh, maybe if I can find it, that Bite lip mask thing, they have tinted ones. One of those might be nice. I may have to look one of those up and see if I can find it before I go. I'm starting to get a little anxious. I'm meeting a friend for breakfast at Panera first to just kind of catch up and hang out for an hour. So that's going to be good. Oh crap, I don't have any brow stuff because I retired that brow gel after this week on trial because it was just getting old and it was down to the bottom of the thing, and I, you know, gotten more than my money's worth out of it. So I don't have a brow product right now. Oh well, I have bangs, it'll be fine. Got to quit talking to the viewfinder. It's an issue. It's because I'm so lonely. I need to feel like there's people around to talk to. Curling my eyes. I said that again. Curling my eyes. I said that last time. It's curling my eyelashes, not curling my eyes. Duh. Curling my eyelashes. Tweezerman eyelash curlers. After I get the eyeshadow and the hair down, those are the two things I'm working on right now, because those are the two things people notice first. My next thing to master is false eyelashes. So I'm going to start practicing putting those on whenever I get home from work, because I know me, I will jack stuff up, and I don't want to have to jack stuff up before I go to work. So I'll just jack stuff up when I get home from work. Although, I do have a date tonight, don't I? Yeah, I'm meeting someone for dinner tonight, so might not practice with that tonight. Or maybe I will. Who knows? I got a couple hours in between there. If all else fails, I'll have to take my eyeshadow off and do it again, but hey, practice makes perfect. Or in my case, I'm not really going for practice makes perfect. I'm going for and practice makes passable. Alright, got my Clinique eye primer on. I'm not going to put any mascara on my lower lashes since I'm testing this mascara. I don't want to, you know, because it kind of flakes. My lower lashes are weird, so I don't want it to deter from the review. So for the first couple days I use it, I am only putting it on the upper lashes. And then I will judge if it transfers or flakes or anything, and then after the first couple days I will start putting it on the lower lashes to see how it does there. Oh, I didn't put on any eyeliner again. I always forget eyeliner. You know what? I don't care. I think this is good enough. It took some effort, but it's not too heavy. And it's my first day. That powder's nice. It doesn't feel like my skin's like all dry and nasty. I did notice on the under eyes, since it's kind of supposed to be more like a brightening thing, it actually made my dark circles and stuff look worse. Again, I'm looking in the viewfinder. Sorry, I'll get better at that. But hey, I think that's it. I think I'm ready to go. thanks for getting ready with me and listening to my little story about how I got hired at Ulta. Getting ready to go in to do my actual first kind of shift thing, so see how it goes. I'm really excited. Wish me luck. Thanks for stopping by. Everyone have a great day. Bye.